I first got to the University of Oregon, it was the fall of 2012, and that's when you and I first met. It was your junior year. You had some success kind of being in the starting lineup at that time. When you and I first started working together, what was it that clicked for you? The first thing that kind of said, okay, now I'm going to buy into what Coach Lisle is saying, and I'm going to start implementing this, and you started seeing results. What was the first thing that kind of clicked?
I think one of the biggest things was hand path. I was, like I said, I was very short to the ball, short to it, and short through it. By being in the zone longer, I was able to cut down a lot on my strikeouts, and then on top of that, you helped me by actually seeing what the good swing is supposed to look like. So showing me lots of videos of great hitters, baseball and softball hitters. I was able to see examples of how the hand path worked, how the leg drive worked. All of that together helped me visually learn it.
Yeah, and cutting down your strikeouts is being a little humble. Alexa was the last player in Division I to strike out that year, 88 at bats before her first strikeout. So cutting down strikeouts was just a tad humble in that sense. So that year, 2012, you had a breakout year. You were the Pac-12 batting champion. You doubled your home runs. I mean, your batting average went up to 150 points. All-American, first team All-American at that. And so it was an incredible year. What was it like at the end of the year, just getting these awards and praise and just seeing the results of the hard work that you put in and buying into the hitting, and what did that feel like?
It felt so good just to feel like I put in the time and the effort and committed myself to what you were teaching, and that it just all worked out. As much as it meant to me to win those awards and be recognized for my hard work that I put in, that was the year that our team lost in super regionals, and we weren't able to make it to the World Series. And so the game is such a more team-oriented sport that for me, it just kind of pushed me, like, just me being good isn't good enough for the team. I got to make my teammates better. We got to become better as a whole on and off the field, and to make it to the World Series. And fortunately, we did my senior year.
That's great. So, you guys failed in a sense for you guys, went to the Super Regionals, ended up losing, but you kind of reignited that fire, not just on your hitting, but as a good teammate. And the next year, you guys ended up going to the World Series. That was a pretty cool accomplishment. And after your senior year and after that World Series, you went into the National Pro Fast Pitch draft. You were the 11th overall pick in that draft, and you've had some success at the pro level. You're going into, another season and playing for the Chicago Bandits. What can you tell us about your journey in pro softball? What is that like, and what are you looking forward to?
I really enjoy playing in the MPF because it is such a high level of play. Every single person on the field was an All-American, won a national championship, was a conference player of the year, something to that extent. They were great players in college. And so now it's almost like an all-star league where now, I'm not one of the best players. I'm having to work day in and day out, working in the off season every single day, and every single time I step on the field, it's a challenge. Like, so difficult to be facing an All-American pitcher, every single pitcher that gets out there, and everyone on the field. The defense is faster, the pitching's faster, better movement, and there's a lot of more mental part of the game because there's only 5 teams in the MPF. We play each other a lot, and so the best teams are the ones that are going to be able to know how to get that person out, and then that person's trying to figure out how they're trying to get you. It's a lot more mental game. So I really like the level of play and how it's a challenge.